Hello, everyone. I am doing a 7 Days to Die face show. So let's find our game, Dying Together, because it's better than dying alone. Connect, submit. And no, so this is going to be a long load, but I will hopefully not make you sit through all of it. Nice music, huh? Great. That's what I thought. So again, this is going to take a while, so I'll be back when it gets to loading character, because you shouldn't have to sit through that. Okay, so we're creating player, starting the game. Gonna load in. So this is our base. Let me see if I can actually get on that screen, because there we go. So this is our base. There's the pink. I'll show you that in a bit. There's a house. There was a house here. In fact, let me show you. Someone with a rocket launcher recently destroyed this. I'll give you one guess who that was. And then if you see back behind the house over here, there's that giant construct that just disappeared. That used to be a house. That's a visual glitch we get every once in a while. But also someone with actually this one was dynamite. This one was dynamited. And this is the garage that was part of it. He didn't quite finish the job. Very strange. This is the back of the base. Again, the pink construct over there. I'll show you later. Look at this. I feel like I'm in a zoo enclosure. I kind of like it though. This is concrete now, but this was all dirt before. The concrete, and this is why this is steel. The concrete came up to here. And then we steeled up some of it. Obviously, I need some more steel. This is a giant steel box. But this was all dirt until, the other day I filled it in. So this is the base. It's very impressive, but this was not our original plan. We actually adapted this from someone else's plan. These burning barrels give light. Not very good light, though, to be honest. So let's just get going. So this is kind of our, this is like base 1.2, because we didn't have this all the way out here to the street before. We just had these, and they were concrete at the time. But what had happened was, so this is a ramp they can walk up and down. And these little ramps are really just to kind of confuse them, right? But they were stairs. And so they got stuck over here. And they were digging in behind what was here. It looks like I need a little something there, because it looks like it's not complete. But I'll show you something cool. In fact, I don't think I have the inventory on me. I do not. I will get some clay. I'll do this later. And we'll fill in that hole, and I'll show you how. But so they got back behind here. Actually, this side wasn't too bad. They favored this side. But the stairs only came out so far. This is a wall of a wall of rock now, but it was dirt. And so dirt has a lot, I need another spot there. Dirt has a lot of, or does not have a lot of durability in comparison to stone. So this stone is like 500 durability, and this dirt is like 250. So it's not, I mean, if they bait on it for a while, yeah, they're going to do it. And they did. They got down behind the base. So what we actually did was down under here, and you can't really see it, and I can't really pull it up for you to see it. But you can kind of see it a little there. We've reinforced all this under here with more blocks and more steel. It's all steel under there, and it's steel down here and under there. So even if they do manage to get through the rock, which wouldn't be that hard to do, they still have all the steel to contend with, which wasn't the case before. So we didn't have any breach or anything, but we noticed it a weakness as we were doing it. So the base design, let me get up here. I can jump this. I can jump this. All right, maybe I can jump over here. All right. The base design, this goes down into this block here, because if you see these lines, there's a line, there's a line. Those are electricity, electrical fence, and it will stun the zombies and slow them down, while these belay traps are whirling and attacking them. And inside here is all the electrical equipment for those. So someone who does electricity, aka Unsane, can't handle it. He wanted burning barrels, so he put up burning barrels. They give off a little light, but we find that not very much light. That thing there too is also a light. Not currently on, but whatever. So the idea is zombies are not very dexterous. So they I'm running zombies in this iteration of the game, Alpha 18, are more intelligent. So they try to run toward a door toward you. So the idea is, I'll show you. This is our drawbridge over the little triangles here. And there's our front door. So we leave the door open. And I think actually we had left the drawbridge down because they weren't quite coming where they're supposed to. And then we turn on the electricity. Oh, let me just get through here real quick. I think. No. Oh, because I didn't turn on this. There's our switch for electricity. Turn on that. It's still not working because I'm a doofus and I've turned something off. Anyway, series of switches. Oh, I know what I have to do. I know what I have to do. Hold on. We're going to pause the game for a second and I'm going to show you. All right. I am such a doofus. It was literally here the whole time. This generator wasn't on and it is now. And we could tell by the light switch. I mean, it actually has light now. So we turn it green and you can see the blades whirling. And that one in the middle is broken. Oh, look at that. So, oh, look, it's totally working. Boop. And he dead. Now, of course, I wonder, oh, look at all the zombies. So we're about to test this out right now. Actually, I should save my ammo, which he gets so mad at me about. We turn that off. Let me come through here, close this door. Oh, no, switch to the flaming blade. Oh, let's go kill. Oh, shh. Ah, boom. Ah, boom. Oh, shit. Okay, so they hit me. These things happen. I don't like to stand around for them to hit me. So, hey, bonus stream. You get to see me kill zombies on zombie game. Unintentional. Did not draw these zombies here intentionally. They keep hitting me. Oh, look, but they're dying. That half-life. They got like Mr. Fantastic arms where they can hit you from pretty far away, and it sucks. But there was a bunch of them. It's probably just a wandering horde, because that's what they kind of do. Yep, and down. And that's so bright and shiny in my face that I get annoyed by it. So it's a great actual torch to use in the darkness, but it's very bright. So anyway, so yeah, you got to see that those blades were on. This one, I'm going to have to remember to tell him about. It was not spinning. Oh, and you can also hit the use door unlock from a distance. So we also have electricity here. I don't think we use it very much anymore, but so that's how those blade traps work. Pretty cool. Yeah. All right. And here's our front door. Our idea originally was this is what these electricity was. So we only recently carved out all this space. Very recently, previous Horde Nights. That was a test on painting. Yeah. So before, this was actually level ground to where that was. It was all the way across to there. And we'd had spike traps and barbed wire, which slows them down. And then we would shoot from up here. This is also expanded. And if they got too close, because this again was the front door, we had a shotgun here, or a shotgun turret and a shotgun turret here. And the electricity would hold them. So, oh look, someone's coming on the play. So we didn't change our front door because it's still effective. I mean, they come up here. These are steel. And if I have, can we tell? No, I don't think I have anything. There's a particular durability to these things. So even if they do come across, it's not that big of a deal. So come inside. This is our right door. This is still on, so let me get in here and turn this off. That's just in case. We have a series of switches and relays. This is actually a solar bank. So it's charging these batteries in the battery bank when it's daytime, which keeps the batteries from draining too much. So that's pretty cool. He's also got a timer switch here. So when it goes dark, the lights that he put out here turn on. This switch is for the SMGs. More battery banks. So yeah, I mean, he's done a really good job. It's actually really nice. I like this base a lot, which is why I'm showing it off. And these are, oh, that was scary. I'm stuck now. Let me see if I can not F that up so much. So if we had to get up here, we could. But these doors protect, we get buzzards, which spit basically acid. And we don't want the things to break. So we've got the doors here. We pretty much leave them closed, but we can get up there. It's cool. So let me show you up top. So during Horde Night, the idea is Unseen will basically stand out there and do melee because that's what he likes to do. And then other people, these shock turrets are set to face the door and outside. We actually found that this turret, I could stand right, or is it this one, I think? Oh, I'm sure that's fucking with your eyeballs. It was shooting zombies that were out there prematurely. So we had a little bit of a thing. So I don't know if he's going to fix it or what. But I like railing so I don't fall off. See, I can't really, and you can't really jump through them either. So you can go this way. We had to do it because of the door. But you can also use it as a quick escape if you want to get out. We can just close the door again. I kind of like it. These were where the old relays were, which they kind of still are. We didn't bother to take them out. I don't think. So previous base design. This is all based on previous base design. So I don't know how much you know about the buzzards, or I guess vultures, but they do spit and they come down and they attack you. Even if they're not spitting at you, they spit at you at a higher game stage, which I am. But previously, they'll still come down and attack you. So this cage kind of protects you. It doesn't work 100%, but it works a good 95%, I'd say. Sometimes vultures will get in through the bars and then you're trapped in here with them, but then you kill them and you hope for the best. These stairs let you get to the top. There is a turret here. If we had to deal with whatever up here, this is just another way down. But also he set it up so you could jump off here and get to here, so you don't have to expose the base to get in and out of it. So that's how that works. Let me go back up. More to show. I've also learned that, and you'll see in a second, getting back down to the base is not hard, but it can take a little bit of time. And if you're in the middle of a Horde night, you don't want to be doing that. So we had a storage box, and we do have a storage box. Whoa, apparently I'm getting messages. Are you sick? What is he trying to say? One moment. Okay, well, so we're back. So this box, the storage box, was for like all the ammo we might have to run down for. I'm only carrying a stack of each. But it's got the barbed wire fences and the spike traps that we made previously, but we haven't used yet. I don't know if we're going to. But I like to put extra food and water up here, some antibiotics, some first aid, painkillers, and some materials to repair things should we need to. And this box is going to fill up quite a bit before the Horde night, because I also went out and got a munitions box, which isn't very big, but I like how it looks. So I have filled it with, and I'm pausing here, ugh. But I have filled it with some ammo, kind of to get us started. But again, so we don't have to run downstairs all the time, which I feel like there's the vault. And Unseen was running around for a second here. Let's get him in a group, because he'll love that. And before our base, okay, so our base design was this initial block, and then these kind of outliers. And, oh, There he is. So it wasn't this big square. So we had this block a little more exposed and it was taking damage. So we put these up to protect it. And again, this gives us a access up. Okay. These are those doors we showed before. We've got one on each side now because again, this was open, like the front where they could, we were like, if you were ground level, they would still walk in here and get hurt. We used water, we used electricity. And then we were playing on another guy's server and one of the people had made the base and it was similar to this. It was gigantic. Let me not say it's similar. It is gigantic. But we decided to adapt this base by filling in this block and then putting in all the that stuff there. That was all him, and we really like it, and I really like this base too. Okay, so that is this level, and this is where we fight the Horde from. The easiest way they do, well, what we've been seeing again, because they want to come to the front door, they want to get to you, and that's how they're programmed. Talking about zombies like they're programmed. Stop it! So I spent the majority of the night here shooting right down there because that's where those effers were going from this side. And then pretty much the same thing on this side. They'll do it in waves. So we got like 2 solid waves. And like, it's the animal enclosure. And then we didn't get so much from the backside. We used to get them from all sides in different waves. But I think because they're programmed to go to the front and we had the front exposed, it was a lot easier and a lot better. Over there, that used to be a solid wall. All that is empty because you can see back there, it's solid. But they've actually they'll spawn over there and then that wall will hold them back. And they went and broke through and I had to repair a few spots. Because you'll see you'll see that some of those blocks up top are different from the ones at the bottom. I actually went back and just yesterday actually put these blocks in, reinforced them like this was like that, no more. So they hole up there and they try to get through and break through and it gives us some time to deal with them. It's actually pretty cool. I really did not expect this many people to start signing on, but that's okay. More the merrier. So from the front door, which he's left all open, what the ever-loving crap. I'm closing it. If we just close this, even if that's down, it's fine. This is our hatch into the bunker. This actually, initially, and I might be able to find a picture I can associate with this, but this was a well behind a house. We took down the house, not just the one across the street, but there was a house here on this lot too. And this was a well behind it, but the well actually led into a bunker. And here was the original opening. It wasn't in steel and concrete, but it was here. We close the door. People get mad because they're running back and forth, but whatever. We have a history in this game of falling and breaking legs and sprains. So these are hay bales, and they'll actually break your fall a little bit. There was a door here. We broke it on the side to get through because it was a very thick vault door. We finally broke the door and replaced it with something we can use because it was locked. And it was very, very thick. And in fact, I'm going to go grab something to show you a nail gun. I think this will show me durability and stuff. Oh no, I can't. Oh, what a drag. Anyway, it's like 7,000. This is like 5,000 thickness. This is also steel, so it's going to be, or I'm sorry, 7,000. The concrete is going to be 5,000. That vault door was like 10. It was ridiculous. These bookshelves. Okay, so now we've come into the base. Let me just back myself up. Now we've come into the base. Oh my God, he ran right through me. And we are, again, still working on upgrading everything to steel. These things just take time. When you come in, these are the drop chests. These were the original drop chests. And it was really handy because, you know, when you play games and you need to organize, some of my organization over there, It helps to have drop chests, especially for people who prefer to go out and loot and then come back and drop and go back and loot. This is my idea. We quickly outgrew so much of this. So when we originally came here, these were bookcases that had loot in them and books. Since we've moved in, they're not going to respawn, which is unfortunate, but whatever. These are military chairs that I've collected because I want to break them down into military fiber, which at this point I should be able to, but it's not working. So I have a few more barracks chairs in here. Let's also get Lord of Carbs in here, because he likes that. We used to have more stuff along here, but as we started moving things, whatever. I needed to put it down a block as part of a quest, so we put it here. I don't care. So starting over here, these were our other chests that we used for storage. I think I can't even remember what I used to have in here. Maybe armor and weapons, something, I don't know. We could make a storage chest that looked like pillowcases, so I did. Quickly outgrew these because I had this filled up with painkillers and first aid kits. I had this filled up with bandages, some of which I've moved upstairs, and a lot of which I've sold at this point. And then so I made yet another storage box, and I filled that up. So recently I had to sell stuff because I just didn't have any room. These are all empty. Delightful, delightful. Here are some, what is, why are these broken? Okay, see here, you can see the durability. Something obviously hit this and has done a little bit of damage. I don't have any materials to fix it, so the nail gun isn't going to let me do it. But that's how I was going to tell how thick things were. And I could attack that stuff and then go back to them, but whatever. So my point was we had a lot of resources, food, schematics, parts, whatever. We had a lot, and I wanted people to use them, and I think they weren't because they were concerned about using stuff. So I wanted to, originally I had giant signs that said base rules posted in Cat's Discord, ask for invite. Those are my two big signs. Then I wanted to do things we need, and I can update this, and I have been updating this. But I decided to really tell them use any resources that they need. We'll go this way. This was Unseen's original storage box. He was sleeping out here in this main-ish room, while back here were beds. Certainly someone took out the bed. I probably did. So we were putting our beds down here. That's mine. Yeah, I can't repair that, but I think someone must have brought that. That's one of our friends, Mexican Batman. I believe that's Lord of Carbs. Some of these lockers have stuff in it. I don't know why these things are in here, but I'll get rid of them eventually. Oh, it looks like they actually respawn. That's kind of cool. This is my storage chest up here. It's got some personal stuff that I want to hold on to. In fact, what is in here? I have, an extra few bedrolls as I go around, and I use the bedrolls and then I put them back, the bedrolls. I've got extra ammo that I had. I have this for Horde Nights when I feel like I want to use it. It's not bad. I have a lot of weapons already. My extra weapons for Horde Night. I do have two of the same one for armor piercing, one for regular. I have food for that night. I have some stuff. I have that I think I need to put away. Some of the stuff I'm holding on, I need to return to Unseen at some point. I had a bicycle. I have a mini bike. I have my lockpick. So anyway, my personal stuff. I believe this is Lord of Carbs' personal storage, and that would be Mexican Batman's. Oh, I didn't mean to open that or try. Someone brought back a potted plant and was so proud of himself that we've left it. And here's the bathroom. And it's also got some mushrooms in there, and Unseen moved into it, and it's not very impressive anymore, and I don't want to give away his secret, so I'm going to leave it there. Back here is a door that we never keep locked, apparently, or closed. But it's also our more mushroom storage, so we don't have to go into Unseen's secret mushroom storage. We broke into it through here, so that's kind of cool. And that we do get a lot of mushrooms. I don't really need them right now, so I'm not even going to bother to pick them. And here's my best room and Lord of Carbs. So this is our kitchen. Again, you can see if we come back through here, usually they'll come in here if they use these drop chests. See my sign, see whatever's. Trader items, if I want to sell trader stuff, here's my money, which it looks like a lot of money, and it is, but we are buying a lot of expensive things and some stuff I want to sell. So that's what that box is for. So to start with, this used to be the loot room. There was another vault door here. Apparently it's all gone now. This is a paint job Unseen did. He thought he was going to be cool. This is an extra box of storage that I'll show you in a moment, but you come into the kitchen, we do have the stove, which used to have stuff in it, but I got rid of it. Well, we used it. I need to put that in anyway. I don't want to use any ammo. And this is too bright. So anyway, so here's our campfire where we do a lot of the cooking. You know, you've got a bunch of recipes in here. Here is our food mats and prepared food. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Now you can eat these as regular food, but I use them in recipes. So this is the stuff that's already prepared, and you see we have a lot of canned goods, and people actually aren't eating them, but there's no reason to put the sham food down here if I can use it in something else when we have all this food already. I got pumpkin pie, I got blueberry pie, I got beer, I got goldenrod tea, I've got red tea. And he's dancing for you. Yeah. Yeah. And here I have, these are like challenges that we don't really do. So if we get them, I throw it in there. The maps are pretty good. Buried treasure map. The challenges are a little annoying. Man-eater challenge. We probably have to fight men. That'll do, pig. We have to kill pigs. They're a little annoying. You get a little bit stuff for them. Here is our 2 forges. I keep wanting more, but as Unseen had pointed out recently, we won't need more as we hit a certain threshold. This one is making concrete, or it was. I need to put more stone in there for sure. And this one is smelting down iron stuff and clay so we can make more iron stuff and clay. In fact, we'll make... we need for fuel. Let's get some fuel. The easiest way to do this is just keep splitting the wood until I get down to something reasonable. Probably 80 something. All right, 90. We'll do 90. Turn it back on. It'll keep smelting this. You see there's minutes left on each piece. And we will have it craft 655. We need a lot of it. It wipes out all of our iron. That's okay. We'll put... Oh, you are still running. Well, whatever. We'll keep running you. It's making cement from the stone. That's a lot of stone. Let's get a little more. And some clay, maybe for the other one too. Clay. It'll take up to 6,000, which is a stack. I should have gotten more stone for that. Let's get more stone. Let's get more stone. Stone. Now they're at 6,000. They're going to do their thing. We're going to make a lot more cement. 1938. I'll take this cement. Just let it do its thing. Here we have, obviously, ranged weapon, melee weapons, ammos for the weapons, building materials, raw materials, finished materials. Now, building mats and finished mats you would think would be the same, but they're really not. Building mats, and it's crafting supplies, honestly, have, like, the hay bales we have a lot of. We have some iron doors. We have rebar frame blocks to make more cement out there and stuff, but also crafting supplies like sewing kits, oil, paper doesn't really belong in there. I don't care right now. The raw mats are like the clay I've collected. I'm going to need more stone, so I can grab a stack there and crush sand to make some cement or concrete. And speaking of concrete, we got a lot of concrete, but we had a lot of concrete to do. Forged iron steel. So these also are not in the right place, but again, I'm not worried about it. Let's go over to our cement mixer, and it's still working. Oh God, that's so much cement. We're gonna make a bunch more now, and then I might actually stop making some for a while. Here's our other wall of storage. Armor, clothing, vehicles, and electronics, tools, armor mods, weapon mods, parts, schematics, accessory, and dyes. People have called it excessive. I don't necessarily think so. We have a lot more room. In fact, we didn't have this whole line here. It was kind of like this with a break. I decided I need to split a few more things. I had weapon mods and armor mods together, but we had too many. Clothing and armor together, too many. So I have this room, but I also have all this room back here. And as promised, let me show you. This was just extra more mats. I have been taking down a hill, as I've mentioned. And yeah, I got a lot of stone. Oh, we have lots of room for storage boxes back here. We have a workbench. We can get into it. Oh, the junk turret ammo for the junk turret that I barely showed you, but it is a weapon. It's basically, I'll show you in a second. You fill it with junk turret ammo, which is made from iron. It's actually really cheap and handy. It's a great addition they made to 7 Days to Die. I highly recommend anyone, if you get one, keep it, use it. It'll be your backup shooter. It's great. And the ammo is pretty cheap. And this is the chemistry station. You can make a lot of alchemical things that you might need to do and stuff and things. Down here, we needed this so briefly. Look at that. We needed briefly to make some of these things, and then we didn't again. So we don't use this very much, but I guess I can make like a king size bed. It'll look like that one in the other room. This is all the materials you need for it. Seems excessive. You actually can use these to spawn out of like a bedroll, and they're nicer, so maybe I will do. Look at that. I mean, yeah, you can make an old bed and it looks like it, but I guess if you wanted to make it look better than what's there, I mean, I could put sofas out there. It's kind of on the list. Smelting chest is for things like tools if I'm going to smelt them down. In fact, let's go to the tool chest and see how that's looking. I can throw, let's see. So we have an iron fire axe, but we have steel fire axes. So I'm reluctant to get rid of them because they're high level, but they're not really very good. So I'm going to take those. These I can smelt down. Steel I cannot. But then because you kind of have to micromanage it, because when I put this in here, it'll take maybe 2 minutes, maybe less, and then it's gone. So I have to put another one in, and that's okay when I have the time and or energy to do so. I don't today. I'm going to put them in here, smelting stuff, drop off my concrete and the materials I use to make it. And let's go back upstairs and I can show you the last thing I want to show you. Here's a switch that we ended up not using because it didn't work very well, but that's what it's sitting up there for. Close that. Again, this is a bunker, and it used to have, well, it has all these electronics, and it had a little more that we took down. But it's a pretty sizable place. I mean, I actually really like it, and when we get it secured like we want, I mean, we'll never be able to move, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. We could actually take down all the stuff, but we're not going to right now. All right, let's, my one more thing. We'll close out of here. You know, let's jump off because that's fun. Get to see the fun that is my life. Oh, the door's down again. Those guys. So, this used to be a church. And I see it's getting late, so you can see right in the middle of that purple is a 2004. So I think that's why the lights are on. Anyway, this is church, and this was the church parking lot. In fact, back here is the graves. But inside, I'll show you the neat thing he did. There's a motion sensor. It sees me, and it closed. And now I turn it open again. This is not a fun thing. Oh, we got to repair all that. Note to self, repair all this. Oh my God, really? Thank you. Drop boxes. The idea is this is our garage. You drive into the garage and load up your stuff. These drop boxes are pretty big. There are 12 of them. Should be fine. And then move on. I will run here Sometimes I'll sit here for days. Sometimes I'll run over immediately and grab it all and start sorting. Pillars, because we needed to reinforce. Here's the pulpit that you can speak from. Oh, maybe. Yep. There was a giant cross here, which I didn't take out because it was very durable and very hard. And I guess he went at it with an auger, which broke it up. And here's our rooftop garden. Isn't it kind of cool? Yeah. We have corn. We have potatoes. Goldenrod, yucca, pumpkins, chrysanthemum that makes red tea. It's very delicious. Blueberry for blueberry pie, more yucca. And then solar banks to charge the battery banks that are running our lights. We're going to try to use more with it, but it really was an experiment. And that's our base here on 7 Days to Die. There's our base over there. It's got a much bigger footprint than it did. Things are cleared out around us because someone likes to destroy things. More graves. It's delightful. It's very heathenesque. Got to repair. But look, it's like an enclosure. I like it. So the zombies will come up and they'll have all this space and it's open and we can shoot through and lines of sight. That is steel. I cannot explain why this one piece has two sides, but I didn't design the game. And that's it. It's getting dark. It's going to be much darker soon. Going to have more zombies running at us. So I'll end that there. Thanks for coming on that journey with me. That's my beautiful base. I appreciate you and everything you do. And come back another time. Thank you so much.